How much pressure were you put under to produce those trailers?
Oh, incredible amount of pressure.
Working production and the way they were paid, it was about getting the units out the door. Once the units were out the door, they became quality control's problem, and the pressure to get them fixed, to make them appear to be correct, was tremendous. When you first started, it was about doing the right thing for the right people. But by the halfway through, you knew it wasn't about that anymore.
Well, what
it was about
was it
how
about?
much money Gulfstream was going to make. People were getting hurt. The ambulances were there constantly. I mean, there was one day, I think there were 3 ambulances there that day. And people were
Because of the
hurt.
pressure to produce?
Oh, absolutely, because of the pressure to produce.
Did you have a sense that there was some health issue involved?
When you start hearing some of these people in Katrina that are having health issues with our products that we're putting out the door, and then all of a sudden it starts to strike and you start kind of connecting, what's actually going on.
Linda, you have the final sign-off as
Correct.
quality control.
Correct.
Tell me about how that worked with the FEMA inspectors.
FEMA would show up about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning to do their inspection, but a couple hours before they came out to do their inspection, we were instructed to open the doors and windows so that the odor wouldn't be as strong when FEMA inspectors got there.
You were instructed to do that.
Correct.
To open up the doors and windows, to let it air out.
Correct.
So there would be no
There would be
less
less
of
of
a
an
smell.
odor, less of a smell, absolutely. And then the FEMA inspectors would come in and they would walk every unit and they would have a checklist that they would run off and they would find problems.
Once the problems were fixed, did FEMA ever come back and recheck to make sure those problems
No.
had been fixed? Never.
Never.
How do you both feel now?
In some ways I feel betrayed and in other ways I feel ashamed. I put my name on those products. And maybe if I'd have asked more questions, if I'd have been more proactive, people that own Gulfstream saw an opportunity to make a whole lot of money, and they did. And they did it on the backs of people that worked for them, and their victims are the people that sleep in their trailers.
That simple.
It's that simple.